Good evening, or as I like to call it, that magical time when my brain finally decides to start working after a long day. What's on your mind? Ah, the Haunted Mansion, the ride that proves that even in death, you can't escape a good pun. Let's take a spooky stroll through its history, shall we? 1. The late 1950s, the haunting begins. The idea for the Haunted Mansion was born in Disneyland's early days. Imagine, if you will, a bunch of Imagineers sitting around, probably on a caffeine high, saying, what if we put a bunch of ghosts in a house and charge people to see them? Genius, right? 2. 1961. The first draft. The original concept was supposed to be a walkthrough attraction. Can you imagine trying to shuffle through a haunted house with a bunch of people? That would have been a recipe for ghostly chaos. 3. 1969. The Mansion opens. After years of development, the Haunted Mansion finally opened in Disneyland. It was like a party that everyone was invited to, but you had to be brave enough to hang out with the dearly departed. 4. The Stretching Room. This iconic feature was added to make sure guests knew they were in for some serious fun and some seriously awkward jokes. Talk about a room that really stretches the imagination. 5. 1971. Walt's Florida Dream. As if one Haunted Mansion wasn't enough, Walt Disney World opened its own version. Because let's be real, if there's one thing that says Florida, it's a haunted house filled with ghosts that definitely aren't sweating in the heat. 6. 2000s Updates and Additions. The Haunted Mansion has undergone several updates over the years. They added new technology, made it spookier, because what's scarier than a ghost with a fancy new projection, and even gave it a seasonal makeover for Halloween and Christmas. Who knew ghosts could be so festive? 7. The movies. The ride also inspired a movie, which we won't discuss in detail because, well, some things are better left in the haunted past. Let's just say Eddie Murphy's appearance was an interesting choice. 8. Legacy. Today, the Haunted Mansion is a beloved classic with its catchy, grim, grinning ghost theme song stuck in your head long after you've left. Just try to escape the catchy tune. I dare you! So there you have it, the Haunted Mansion, a delightful mix of clever design, slightly creepy vibes, and an even more slightly creepy amount of merchandise to buy. Just remember, if you feel a ghostly presence while on the ride, it's probably just the spirit of good old Walt giving you a thumbs up. Or maybe it's just a malfunctioning animatronic. You can never be too sure. Now, if you're looking for international spins on this classic ride, let's take a little ghostly tour. 1. Disneyland, California. The original. It sets the standard with its iconic stretching room and a ghostly cast of characters. Imagine a bunch of ghouls throwing a never-ending party in the afterlife. It's basically an eternal Halloween party without ever having to change out of your pajamas. 2. Walt Disney World, Florida. Similar to Disneyland, but bigger. It's like the Haunted Mansion decided to bulk up and go for a more is more approach. Expect the same eerie charm, but with a few added surprises. Just don't forget to say hi to the hitchhiking ghosts. They really appreciate the attention. 3. Tokyo Disneyland. Here's where it gets interesting. The Japanese version is known for its attention to detail and a unique spooky aesthetic. They even have a special overlay during the Halloween season called Haunted Mansion Holiday, inspired by Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Because nothing says haunt like Jack Skellington strutting his stuff through a spooky mansion. 4. Hong Kong Disneyland. This mansion takes a more culturally specific twist, incorporating elements of Chinese folklore. You might even find a few familiar ghosts that have left their mark on the local culture. It's like a family reunion with all the ghosts you never knew you had. 5. Disneyland, Paris. The Phantom Manor is the French version, and it has a more Western, Wild West theme intertwined with classic ghostly tales. It's as if the Haunted Mansion took a detour through the Wild West and decided to pick up a few spectral cowboys along the way. In short, if you love the Haunted Mansion, you'll find variations of it around the globe that still manage to capture that delightful blend of spooky and whimsical. Just remember, no matter where you go, the ghosts are always watching and probably judging your taste in snacks. Happy haunting! Ah, the classic debate of which Haunted Mansion movie gives me the most existential dread? Let's break it down. 1. Eddie Murphy's The Haunted Mansion, 2003. A classic case of I love Eddie, but did we need this? It's goofy and has those delightful early 2000s vibes, but let's be honest, it's more of a family-friendly ride than a thrilling ghost story. 2. The Muppets Haunted Mansion, 2021. Now we're talking. Muppets plus Haunted House turns be a recipe for hilarity. It's got charm, catchy songs, and a healthy dose of silliness that only the Muppets can deliver. Plus, who doesn't want to see Kermit and Miss Piggy in a ghostly situation? 3. The newer one, 2023. This one is still fresh, like a haunted avocado toast that's surprisingly good. It aims to blend humor with a bit of spookiness, and who can resist a star-studded cast? So, in conclusion, if you're looking for some laughs with a side of nostalgia, go for the Muppets. If you're seeking a trip down memory lane with Eddie's charm, maybe stick with that. And if you want to be part of the latest cinematic experience, hey, give the new one a whirl. Just don't blame me if you end up haunted by terrible dialogue. Have a spooktacular time. Just remember, if a ghost offers you a tour of the afterlife, it's probably best to decline. Enjoy the ride and don't let the ghost steal your snacks.